Foremost, if nobody told you as of yet today, I love you. If nobody told you as of yet today, I am proud of you. You're going to continue to achieve anything you set out to do. You understand? Also, I do want to give you that brief disclaimer. I only want you to take what resonates and leave the rest behind, alright? I don't want you trying to force certain scenarios for you. If you don't get your confirmation through me, I promise you're going to get it through somebody else, alright? So be patient with your process. Also, y'all already know, the voice too raspy to be whispering. So I'm loud. I'm only going to get louder. So this about the time that you probably want to hit that volume, alright? Now, before we get started, I want to say thank you. I appreciate all y'all's likes, all y'all's loves, all y'all shares, y'all subscribes, y'all's kind words, y'all's appreciation. I appreciate you. You understand me? All that love and light you send to me, just know I'm sending it right back to you. You understand? So I'm happy to see everything working out for you. I'm proud of you for starting to believe in you. I'm so proud of you for going within you to build a tougher and, I'm trying to tell you, stronger connection with God. You really made it. Like, you really made it. And I'm so proud of you, all right? Also, I do want to say thank you for those who have already purchased a ticket for my Greensboro event. It's May 7th, Greensboro, North Carolina. I'm going to be in your city, but that's for surrounding cities too. Come on, we going to laugh, we going to cry, we going to eat, we going to vibe, we going to dance, we going to make memories, all right? So definitely come out. May 7th, the link's in my bio. But let's get started, right, chosen ones? Now, I have to be honest, right? There's a few downloads that I do have to relate to you, all right? So, bear with me. First and foremost, chosen ones, I want you to realize that everything is in full cycle right now. And you're going to see certain things in full circle right now. And when I say that, because everything that you've been praying for, everything that you've been preparing for, it is all starting to get presented to you right now. But it's very important that you still not using them same glasses that you grew out of. It's very important that you no longer limiting your views, that you done stood up. You understand me? Because everything that you was praying for is getting presented to you. Now let's talk, right? Now with that being said, I want to give you a heads up on how these things are going to be presented, all right? So for instance, way back when, you could have been praying for a specific person. This could have been your soulmate, again, twin flame, kingdom spouse, whoever it is that you give that title to. There's a specific person in your past that you may have wanted to give your love to. This is somebody that, again, you could have been guided to. God could have told you that this person is specifically chosen to work with you. However, again, these individuals may not have stepped up to that position. These individuals may not have felt that confidence within. These individuals may not have been willing to listen to what God was telling them to do. So therefore, again, God seen that they was taking a different route. So God made sure that they had to make certain moves from you. Now, again, you may have been consistent. You may have been persistent. So opportunities may have gotten presented. And you may have said, nah, I know who I'm supposed to be making these moves with. So you may have worked on you and assumed that this individual or these people was working on them too. Whole time they was working, but the work that they was putting in was to limit you. Whole time they was working, but they was working with the devil. See, they was working, but things was working out on behalf of you. All because you did what God asked you to. See, there's certain people that at one point in time, you was putting their name specifically on your prayer. You was telling God or putting in a good word for them. So they may have been out here scamming. They could have been out here stealing. But you was praying for God to give them some type of healing. You was praying God to sit there and forgive them in a sense. There's certain things that you pray for this person so that they would have the ability to go within. You raise your vibration to show them that that's something that they can get. However, these individuals operated out of free will and they chose to still interact with certain karmics. So with that being said, chosen ones, there's certain people that, again, you may have been putting their name up to get that position. So you could have been putting their name up in your prayer saying, this is the person that I want to work with. This is the person that I want to build with. This is the person. So you was making all these prayers. You was saying all of these prayers on behalf of them. Because again, you felt like this is the person that you were supposed to be with. But those prayers may have worked on behalf of them in a sense, but they was working against you because you was praying for this individual to be who they are, but you didn't truly know their truth. See, there's certain people that you was praying, trying to put in a position. See, abundance, love, light, all of that is connected to you. So therefore, anybody that you choose then becomes chosen too. So all of those benefits that they have, in a sense, from that position that you were. See, I want you to think, right? Your life, the position that we play, chosen ones, is we go through things to show other individuals that they can grow through these things, that they can get through these things. We're not supposed to be selfish on our experiences. See, when you try to act like nothing ever happened to you, when you try to act like nothing even mattered to you, when you try to act like you didn't go through what you went through, and you could show them that there's a way out, you could show them that you could get out, you're showing them certain things that they may not see. So for you to be selfish and feel like you got to be quiet because you so scared of what other people are going to think, you got to stand out of that, chosen ones. Because there's somebody right now that you done went through that abuse. You done went through that misuse. You done sat there and been stepped on before. But you was able to get up. So for you to be selfish, again, act like you better than them or not feel like you can speak up, you are limiting somebody else to get through what you went through. You understand me? So make sure that you speak in your truths. See, the difference between before and now is now you didn't heal from those things, so nobody can use it against you. Now you know your truths and you battle that. You see, you didn't become those demons. You beat them. So you speaking your truths now and showing people that they can get out of what they in, that's nothing that nobody can use against you because you already won. You already are winning. You understand me? So again, when you're currently going through things, of course, you stay content. You be quiet. You keep it to yourself. Why? Because you know somebody else is plotting on you in a sense. But as soon as you face those demons and you break out those cycles and you overcome it, it's for you to be able to help somebody else get out too. See, that's why God put you in a position that you in to guide other individuals to his truth. So you guys stand in your truth, chosen ones. Now, with that being said, you were selected for a position. This is a job in a sense. So just like when you on that job interview and those people start asking you if this situation occurred, what would you handle it? What would you do? You sit there and start telling them, well, if this situation happened, I would use this tactic. I would say this to them. And you know, you got to be confident with it. See, you was out here on job interviews. You know what to do. You know certain things to say. But how come when God presents certain obstacles or trials your way, you don't think the same? See, certain positions that you've been in or circumstances that you see, God's presenting it to see what you going to do because you about to be put in a position over everything. God's about to put you in that pedestal. But again, you got to prove that you're going to be able to truly handle that pressure that gets put on you. See, there's people that's going to talk all crazy about you standing in your truths. There's going to be people that try to get you to go against the rules. There's going to be certain individuals that, again, may act real rude with you, but God wants to see how you going to handle it. Are you going to stand in your truth and be authentically you? See, you don't let these individuals try to take that lover side out of you. You don't let these individuals make you feel like God's not looking out for you. Because again, what you went through, somebody else did too, but some of these individuals didn't have the favor of God as you did. And with that being said, because certain things things that you survived may have had them did. So you gotta know that you chosen for a reason, chosen ones. You are getting presented certain obstacles because God wants to see what you gonna do. Okay, if you only got this much money for your check and you know that you gotta buy some food, that your kids need something to eat, what you gonna do? Are you gonna be able to whip up a meal that's gonna feed them for a few days? Are you going to be able to really find a way? See, this is the difference between you and those karmic individuals that try to come after you. You done been through it all. This not the first time you done had to start over. That wasn't the first time that you experienced the loss. That's not the first time somebody said something evil to you. That's not the first time that somebody tried to beat on you. That's not the first time somebody tried to sabotage you. You understand me? But I can guarantee it's their last time going to be able to even send any of that to you. You understand me? See, you are favored because other individuals have faced the same thing that you faced and did not get out. How many people that you could say, okay, you was in an abusive relationship and now you done moved away from it. But we can sit there and Google right now certain news articles that say other individuals' life was ended by it. See, you gotta know that you favorite, chosen ones. There's certain individuals you upset because you done messed up your car or your car, somebody didn't crash, but there's somebody else that done lost their life from a crash that was less than that. So you gonna have to realize you favorite, chosen ones. All of these scenarios that get placed at you, and it's usually the highest of the highest, the hardest task that you got to be able to get through. And that's because if you got through that, anybody that's going through less is going to see that they can get through what they going through too. See, chosen ones, you the teacher. You the person who is sitting there applying for this position. See, you know that you're supposed to be wealthy. You know that you're supposed to be healthy. You know that you're supposed to be loved. You know that you're supposed to be protected. So with that being said, that's all of those job benefits that come with you playing that chosen position. So just know again, you may not like the situations that get presented, but at each time you better turn on your interview voice and get your ass through it. How come on that interview, you so confident? Sometimes you may even be phony. You out here faking the funk and stuff. Now, all of a sudden, when it comes to God presented it, now your face all broken up. Now you out here, Roscoe, snot all coming out your nose, talking about you don't know which way you should go. That's not the case. You better put that, man, listen. You a leader. There's individuals who lost their life going through less. You heard me. So you better know that you truly are blessed. You better know that you favor. See, the difference between you and them is the fact that you done went through certain struggling seasons. So you know all this abundance that comes through. You know that lineages after lineages after lineages is going to be eaten off of you. You understand me? And when I say lineages after lineages, I'm talking about various lifetimes too. I'm not talking about your kids' kids and your kids' kids. I'm talking about they kids' kids' kids too. Man, listen. You don't know that you are breaking other lineages out of cycles. People that don't even share the same lineages as you. Just you showing individuals that you are willing to get through what gets presented to you. You not sitting there being selfish. You understand me? That's like you getting through an obstacle or you getting across this pond in a sense with all these gators trying to snap at you. You getting across safely, but you see somebody else that's faced with that same struggle too, that they try to make certain moves. And if you don't speak up, then they could slip up and fall through. See, you going to have to speak your truth, chosen one. You going to have to be willing to help other individuals, not just you, chosen ones. And when I say help them, that don't come with you spending money. That don't come with you doing everything that they need. But just you speaking your truth and being authentically you for the world to see. I'm trying to tell you, you going to save certain lineages. People that you never even met yet. Certain people that you may not ever even meet. You understand me? They going to be successful just based upon the fact that you had presented a few things. See, that one word that you said may have been a confirmation from them or for them. See, God's going to speak to you. And there's certain times that messages come through that you like, God, if I say this, somebody going to look at me crazy. So you try to hide it. But the whole time, that one confirmation is something that somebody else was seeking out for. That's something that you may not understand. That person may get. You understand me? So you better speak your truth. So you better be authentically you, chosen ones. Everything you pray for is getting presented to you. And you're going to have to make sure that you done took them old glasses off so that you can see that true view. You was out here rocking glasses that wasn't yours. See, you know how when somebody has a prescription glasses and say they eyes is real messed up, they jacked up, and you like, let me look after them. And you look through them and you can't see shit. That shit is all blended in. Your head start hurting. You like, oh, nah, I gotta pass this up. See, the same thing been happening to you. Certain karmic energies been trying to have you stuck. See, they been having you look through these glasses that was made for them. They negative. They pessimistic. They not really trying to win. They out here selling their soul, selling their pole, all that other shit. See, you was looking through some glasses that didn't belong with you, and you was wondering why that shit was hurting you, why your head was hurting, why you wasn't walking straight, why you was bumping into certain things, why you had to lay down all day. See, you was wearing glasses that ain't belong to you. You had to take them illusions off of you because these people been speaking certain projections on you, and you been moving like they belong to you. That was not yours. You heard me? Them illusions, them telling you not good enough. You was wearing their glasses. That wasn't yours. They felt like they wasn't good enough. That prescription wasn't yours. Them telling you you'll never make it. That was not yours. Take them glasses off. You wondering why you feeling sad, you dizzy, you mad, you talking, you feeling like you not seeing things clearly. You was never in lack. See, even when you was going check to check, them checks was still coming through. There was other individuals that prayed for that position that God gave to you. So you better know that you never was lacking. You was wearing their glasses. See, now you starting to see what had happened. These people was misleading you. You was seeing certain things, but you wasn't seeing the truth. See, you seen darkness all around you, but you ain't realized that was because you was too busy being the light. You seen problems pop up around you, but you ain't realized that was because you was the solution. Come on now, chosen ones. You better than that. Take them glasses off. You understand me? Take them glasses off. That shit ain't yours. They negative. That's them. They feel like they always gonna be losing. That's them. They feel like everybody, F these men and F these. That's them. They feel like they can be friends with benefits. That's them. They cool to open relationships. That's them. They cool with being limited and stepped on. That's them. That's not you. That's not you. So that's cool that they can live in their truths, but their truths don't apply to you. So therefore, take your ass on and take them illusion glasses off. You out here rocking some regular glasses to a 3D movie. Of course that shit didn't, what? You got 3D glasses and now this shit is 5D. So you wondering why you catching certain movements later. Why you not keeping up with the same thing. Why you not getting, no. Why you wasn't understanding the movie? Because you had 3D glasses on when that shit was upgraded to 5D. You not no 3D person. That's these lower level energies. You connected with the divine, so you better act like you that. You understand me? How they say, act like you know, you better what? You out here trying to be regular. What? You was out here trying to put a peasant on a pedestal. You was out here pursuing these peasant-like energies that wasn't built to run no type of kingdom. All they did was run their mouth or run from person to person, trying to get certain purchases, trying to take certain energy from them too. See, these were some individuals, but you had to follow those blues clues. See, you had to see exactly where these signs and synchronicities was leading you. See, certain people that you was praying for, you going to realize that they was praying on you. Certain people that you was speaking on behalf for, they was speaking some foul things about you. Certain people that you was putting in a good word for, they wasn't going to show up for you. So therefore, stop putting your neck on the line for these individuals. You heard me? He not doing it. You prayed for a person previously, and God is going to present them to you. The same person that you was praying for, everything that you asked for is now coming true. Excuse me, I'm sorry, my allergies a little bit, but everything you asked for is getting presented to you, including that past person. So now that that person is going to get presented to you, you're going to look at them like, it ain't worth it. They going to get presented to you, but the reason why they getting presented to you, chosen ones, believe it or not, because you went through various stages with this person as you was getting closer with the divine. See, initially you may have felt an instant connection with them. You thought that this was your person. It may have been. But again, if they didn't see that within themselves, then they wasn't going to properly play that position. You understand me? So you align with somebody. It didn't work out. So you walked away, but when y'all walked away from each other, y'all may have had a certain type of falling out. You may have been mad. You may have said certain things. You may have, you understand, felt a certain type of way. See, during that course, right, God started to show you a few things. See, you went from loving that person to hating them to then feeling in between. Because then you started to see why they acted the way that they acted, right? So then you started to retract certain things that you were saying pertaining to them, right? So again, this person may have acted like a lover to you, they did something foul upon you, or acted like they was a friend of you, did some things to betray you. Then all of a sudden you got mad at those individuals. You may have cussed their asses out. You may have just blocked them and said nothing else, but you still had that door open in a sense because you didn't properly close that out, right? So therefore, God was like, cool, I'm going to have you cool on that individual. Then what's going to happen? God started to show you certain things about you, why you was matching them, how you may not have been doing the same evil things as them, but you was doing it differently in a sense, because you may have been protecting your heart by pushing people away while they was protecting their heart by trying to draw people in. Why they was trying to cause or cast certain illusions. You understand me? Whereas you could have been an illusion too, but you was illusion based upon what you thought this person had the ability to do. You was based upon what they potential to be and not what you was seeing. You understand me? So then you started to retract. Like, hold on, maybe it wasn't all of them. Maybe there's a possibility I should take them back. See, at this time, God is showing you your test. See, it's not the test that you think, though. See, God wants to show you that you're going to get everything that you was praying for, including that person. So as they get presented to you, you are then going to see, is this person truly what you wanted? See, during that time distance apart, you found yourself. They found themselves in new connections. You found yourself. They went to other people. You went to God. They started building with other people. You started building with the divine. They sold their soul to the devil. You sat there and invested in your dream. See, you did all the right things. You was patient. You understand me? Whereas them, they got gassed up by the devil, chose to do some so-so stuff. So now when they get presented to you, God's like, listen, this is what it is. Is this what you want? You like, damn, I used to love them. You saying all of these things to them. But you are saying this because now you know that this has come to a conclusion. Now you realize that, yes, you truly did love that person, but you loved who they could have been or who they were supposed to be, not who they chose to be. You sat there and loved them for the good in them, not that evil that they was living. So now you get faced with them again, and God wants to see what you going to do. Are you going to choose that person, or did you see through to their truths? And at that point in time, instead of being mean to them, instead of being evil to them, instead of just blocking them, you have to step up and truly let them know that you are walking away from them, that this cycle is closed. And again, you're going to feel that little buckle in your throat. You may feel sick again, but that sickness is going to be just for a quick hour while you recharge, because you're going to realize that that person was not going to play their part, that that person then did a deal with the devil. So therefore, you already know how that go. You had to look that person in their eye and know that they about to lose their soul. See, some of these individuals, you knew that if they chose to make these certain moves, that certain karma and consequences was going to come through. You knew that if they chose those karmics, it wasn't about them trying to choose you. It was for them to do the right thing. They was going to have to choose them, choose divine. See, you wasn't sitting there trying to persuade them to be with you, force them to be with you, but you wanted them to be on the same path as you because you seen what God was going to do if they made certain decisions, as they did. So as you come to a conclusion with these individuals, watch what you say to them. See, even if your feelings is hurt, you better still conclude nicely. Because that's your test. You're going to be put in the same position that they asses was in. See, these people may have ghosted you before or said mean things as they was walking out the door. Now you get put in that same position as them. Are you going to say certain foul shit because you in your feelings? Are you just going to ghost them without giving them a closure? Nah, we not doing it. See, we don't run from the demons. We don't become them. We beat them. So I'm going to look you right in your eye or message you right on time, or you not going to be able to not understand what I'm saying to you. It was nice while it lasted. Now you got to go do you, because I'm trying to tell you, I see what's about to come through. These people about to lose their life. And God's going to have you say something nice to them in the end. God's going to make sure that you're not out here being negative. Why? Because when they lose their life, you are going to feel sad about it. And you're going to think about the last thing that you said. But if you properly close that cycle out, that's the best that there's nothing else that you could have did. You try to help them. You try to speak life into them. You try to love them. They didn't want none of that. You try to tell them that certain people was trying to hurt them, but they was out here parlaying with those people that was plotting. They was out here letting those people plot on you. They was out here taking information about you to provide to these individuals. So therefore, come here. I got to let you know. See, when you close out that conversation, you call judgment on those folks. See, when you close out that conversation, you let them know if you and anybody close to you who said negativity to me or my people, all of y'all going to be held accountable. Everybody who wish death on me going to die. They going to see their demise while they see my uprise. See, you make sure that you call judgment in that conversation. So you let them know I'm not the enemy of yours. But if you try to become an enemy of mine, you ain't got to face me only. You facing the divine. And best believe that God going to come through and destroy some shit about you, chosen ones, every time. I'm trying to tell you. See, you close out correctly. You call judgment on them. You make sure that they know that there's no ways that you can misunderstand this. And you go about your business and watch all that abundance coming in. See, you having your come up while they coming to realizations who they was playing with. See, they said, let me tell you, right, chosen ones, I always get patient. I always am cautious initially, like, God be telling me, like, listen, he'll tell me when to give an example personally. So I'm going to let you know, right? When I was growing up, I told y'all previously, but let me give y'all a full backstory, right? When I was growing up, my mother's side, my maternal grandmother, she didn't like me. She may have, when I was little, she may have had love for me. But me and her, she didn't show love properly to me, right? But hear me out. See, my grandmother didn't like me. I looked just like my father. And my father was very protective of me. See, he ain't let nobody talk reckless or get close to his pootie. So my grandmother was very protective over my other sister, right? I got to tell the truth. She had a different father than me, right? So my grandmother was very protective over my older sister because her father, he was like a F-up. He was in and out of jail. He wasn't there for her. So my grandmother went above and beyond to try to make sure that my sister never felt like she was in lack. So she spoiled her with everything that she wanted. You understand me? I'm trying to tell you. She favored her. That was like her favorite, right? Now, when it came to me, I didn't understand it. I'm like, I'm trying to love you. You my grandmother too, but she would shun me. She pushed me away. She called me names, take certain things from me. See, I didn't understand because I just wanted the connection. I didn't know why she was carrying me the way that she was. See, my father didn't like it either because I was his child. He ain't play about his blood. So when he seen her treating me differently than she treated my sister, he would speak certain things to her, right? They go back and forth, talk they shit, whatever the case may be. And my father will be like, listen, he was the originator of FTP. Fuck them people, I'm trying to tell you. So, hear me out. My grandmother called herself doing the right thing because she didn't want my sister to feel a type of way because my father was showing favoritism to me in a way. He was sitting there. We had a close connection, but my sister didn't have that with her father. So my grandmother and my father were doing the same thing, but they were seeing it differently. My father called himself protecting me because she was sitting there being mean to me, but she called herself showing favoritism to my sister because she seen my sister see that my father was close to me. And that's something that my sister was missing. See, my sister got everything that she wanted growing up. Everything. Never had to worry about any material things. I'm trying to tell you, financially, every new thing that came out, new car, new clothes, new this, new that, she had that. Whereas my father passed away when I was younger, so then in that case, I was lacking, right? I didn't realize at the time. Now, flash forward, I'm not talking reckless, but I got to be truthful to you. My sister ended up going through certain tough times and obstacles. See, my grandmother ended up passing away. So my father passed away when I was younger. So then I still was forced to see my grandmother show favoritism to my sister over me. And I lost my protection in a sense, so I thought, right? That was just a thought. All of a sudden, then it flashed forward. Now, I'm doing well in life. I didn't let certain things tear me down. I didn't turn to drugs. I didn't turn to the devil. I didn't do evil things. Not disrespecting my sister, but I can't say that same thing. She, again, had the world handed to her. So when God had my father pass away, somebody who gave me everything, I had to figure it out. I had to protect myself. I had to earn certain things to take care of myself. My sister, she seen me in that season, but she still thought that she was good because my grandmother at that time was still breathing. But God will have certain things happen. See, then my grandmother, she got cancer, so she started passing. The same grandkids that she put on a pedestal was nowhere near her. It was me coming before and after school. It was me making sure so-and-so was good. See, I was still in high school, but I still got out of school, came to adhere to her. Then the same thing happened to my grandfather. And these are individuals who were not nice to me. But in they ending, I had to see and I had to choose who I was going to be. Was I going to be mean to them and laugh at them and say, y'all are dying now, and none of these grandkids that you put above me are around you now. None of them are calling you or coming by your house, but I'm leaving high school early and coming in late just to make sure that I come past your place to make sure that you straight. I was there changing their diapers, all of that. Bags out too. See, at that time, God presented, I had to live in my truths. No matter how evil people are, I'm never going to be that. So I wasn't going to be in that situation where they now struggling, where they starting to pass away. Me pointing, laughing their face. Nah. I had to make the decision. So when they passed, I knew I did what I needed to do to assist them. I know that when I came to that conclusion, we actually had a connection. Certain conversations that my grandfather and I never had, we had then. So in a sense, again, things come full circle. God wants to see what you're going to do. See, at that time, my sister was arrogant because my grandmother was still alive to be able to make certain moves. But as soon as my grandmother took her last breath, my sister was lost in a sense. She went to drugs, went to certain partners, started doing certain toxic shit. See, she was used to the world getting handed to her, whereas I was used to having to go through certain things. So when my father passed away, I was able to handle it. Her, she lost her mind. She wasn't able to do the same thing. That's why I want you to know you've been favored the whole time. See, certain things you wasn't given just so that you know how to get it. If you was always used to getting fed, this is like an animal, right? When they say stop feeding the animals because they not going to know how to go out there and eat on their own. At that time, I didn't know it. I thought I was getting shit on. I thought I was getting disrespected. I thought I was hated. I thought that I was neglected. Whole time I was going through those things because I was highly respected. I done did this shit before. You understand me? Nobody else done been able to go through what you went through and survived like you. So every time you get over another obstacle, you would have put a tally mark next to you. You done got through again. I done defeated the devil again and again. Now you done closed out certain cycles and that shit will never even be able to get near you again. You done closed out the cycle. You done went to the head of the beast. So now, as you got rid of that head of that person, all of these other negative entities are starting to disappear. You're no longer going to be able to see. I'm trying to tell you. It's all about perspective. They try to make you feel like you was neglected and you got put in those positions because you was highly respected. God like, man, so-and-so can't do that shit. Call my divine chosen one in. So-and-so, man, so-and-so ain't really built for that position. Call so-and-so in. There's certain who you going to call? Chosen ones. It ain't no Ghostbusters, you. That's who. God's like, man, so-and-so's weak ass over there crying and confused. Call my chosen one in. Show their ass what to do. That's it. You going through these things because God believes in you. God's telling you like, man, show these motherfuckers how you did that shit again. Show them how you overcame. Man, look at her. They done did it again. Look how they still are so loved no matter how much hate gets sent to them. Look how that hate just propels off of them. You didn't become those demons. You didn't give in to them. You kept doing you. You are highly, man, I'm trying to tell you. You like that for real. You like that for real, chosen ones. So you about to see. See, you sat there and told God, like, listen, God, God was like, listen, do you mind allowing them to get this first just because they keep, again, I always say this, think of a child who's throwing a fit because they want a toy that may be your shit. So they acting at your little brother and sister throwing a fit, acting wild, crying, all of this, right? Over something that belongs to you. So then your parents like, listen, can you just give it to them for a little bit? And I promise you, I'll give it back to you. I promise you, if they break it, I'll buy you another one. Whatever the case may be. The same thing applies to you. These karmics out here doing all these evil things, call themselves trying to steal from you, call themselves trying to kill you, call themselves trying to talk about you. All of these things, right? They did all of that. And God was like, listen, matter of fact, they want what you want. Go ahead. I promise you, I'm going to give it back. Show them that they can't handle that. So, okay, you want that success? Well, now I want you to go through this season, right? Where all this shit's coming at you. You say you built for that, right? You say that the chosen one don't need it. You say that should be yours, right? Okay, well, show me what you going to do. Oh, nah, baby, you can't use. See, nah, they be trying to make false moves. See, they think that they can use that magic, these old cheat codes. Guys like, oh, nah, we don't do that. They like, what? You mean I got to build it with my hands? They like, God like, yeah, they ain't like that. They talking about, okay, well, here, I can use this money too. Swipe this card. God's like, this card don't belong to you. You out here swiping, who's this? The card of your mother, your father, your partner too? Oh, nah, see, you can't use other people's cards. You got to use what you was assigned to. So they like, what? I can't. So-and-so can't help me? God like, nah, do it by yourself. See, you said that this is what you wanted. You said you ain't want nobody else to have it. You said, see, these karmics said they wanted all these things, but they don't know that you've been going through certain lifetimes in order to gain these wings. They are not the same. They out here talking about they want it. Then when they see what comes with that position that you've been placed in, they going to try to all of a sudden turn into usher. They talking about they switching places. Man, get out of here. You're not built like that. You crying, showing your ass, and then when you get what you think that you want, you going to realize that that ain't where you trying to be at. You out your mind, baby. You not, come on, now you not like that for real. You crying, showing your ass, doing magic, lying, trying to get people to plot. And you still going to have to get my shit back. That's just like what it is. There's certain people, and I can speak on behalf of me, there's certain people that they hear about me aligning with my true divine partner. Now, I could tell you this. As far as me meeting my divine masculine, I ain't met him physically yet. Energetically, we tapped in like this. I'm trying to tell you. When I see him in person, I'm going to know who my boo, because we already energetically connected. I'm trying to tell you, we waiting for him to come through. But I could tell you now, there's certain people, when they heard me always say about I'm realigning with my divine partner, they do all this magic on me and so-and-so's connection, me and so-and-so's friendship. And I'm like, I know y'all know who my divine partner is, because I ain't even meet his ass yet. So there's certain people that they try to call themselves getting over on you, call themselves starting with you, call themselves trying to sabotage you. And shorty, do you know who you sabotage? Like, you not built like that. You call yourself doing magic on the divine feminine and divine masculine, not realizing who you messing with. You crazy. You thought you was doing magic to keep me from that karmic. All you did was what God wanted you to do. Because all you did was help me out to let me know not to make that move. You made me see the real view. Because ain't nobody that I'm supposed to be connected with would ever connect with an individual like you. So these karmics be helping you when they think they hurting you. They hear you talk about a certain, like, what? You don't know who my boo is, baby. God ain't even showed me they asses yet. In the flesh, I'm trying to tell you. They call themselves trying to sabotage you. All you did was let me see the truth about you, as well as who your ass was connected to. Because ain't no divine of mine going to be intertwined with some demons like you that's about to die. Fuck out of here. Who are you? Do you know? They need to turn on Moana and hear that Who You Are song or some shit. Like, you gotta find yourself, baby. Because you gonna find yourself. I'm trying to tell you. They try look through your eyes. Try to see where you about to have your uprise. Whole time while they out here getting readings, they gonna end up seeing their own demise. Like, baby, you doing all of that. God not gonna show you what I'm about to do. Because half the time, God don't even tell you specifically the move that you about to do. You'll know the area, but he be like, hey, yo, come this way. Out so-and-so around the corner waiting for you, but nah, you duck off this. I'm trying to tell you, what? Because how many times did you tell somebody something that you wasn't supposed to tell their asses? How many times you tell somebody, then you like, wait a minute. Like, so-and-so out here telling my business, or so-and-so try to stop this. So God don't be telling you certain specifics either. Why? Just in case you want to tell somebody who's not divine. We not taking no risks around here. And even if you tell somebody exactly where you about to go to, they will never get to you because they not built like you. These individuals try. That's why sometimes you throw them off. See, I could tell you, I used to do that. I used to throw people off deliberately. Say some shit. Oh, yeah, I'm about to move here. Really, I'm about to move there. Just to see how you gonna move, and that shit gets clear. Like, come on now. I used to say, then I had to realize I ain't gotta do all that. I'm just gonna watch your dumb ass run around in circles trying to figure out where I'm at. Whole time I'm over you. That's all you need to know. I'm looking at you. There's no place that you can run to that I won't know. I'm trying to tell you, baby. Come on now. I ain't even gotta try to hit you with that okie doke. You done. You out here running from these demons. You running from your death. You call all of this stuff. You running from the federales because your ass was committing theft. You out here was doing fraud. They was trying to come back. See, there's certain past people that try to come back to you or be cool to you so they can try have some protection from you, so they can protect these individuals who was trying you. Shorty, I took my protection back from your ass, so you going through trials too. You better choose your size, your side real smart. Because, I'm not about to spare you when you over there parlaying with the demons. You over there dancing with the devil, and you think that this time that I get to take down your shit that I'm not going to do it because you in it, fuck out of here. Guys like, nah, all them demons getting hit. You was out here dancing with the motherfuckers, and you just like them. Get your ass out of here. There's certain people try to befriend you because they know who they was around that was doing things to you. So they try to get information so they can go back and tell these people, tell their asses that they about to die. Tell them their asses that they shouldn't mess with divine. Tell their asses all that money that they try to cause me to lose. It's coming back to me, boo. That shit's already back. We ain't never in lack. I'm trying to tell you. But the difference between me and you is I done faced those obstacles before. I know how to get back. See, you used to shit getting handed to you, so you gonna stay in lack. See, God's gonna make sure that everybody around you that could help you can't even help themselves. All because you was doing evil. I'm trying to tell you. You ain't know what it was, baby. God about to all they people. So them karmics. Your mother's about to lose a job. Your baby father's about to lose a job. Your ass about to lose a job. Your homegirl's gonna be struggling too. All of these things that you need help from other individuals, you go to tap out to them. And again, you see that they getting their asses whooped too. All y'all. Y'all all came, right? All y'all came together, thought y'all was going to do some things, right? Now all y'all going down together, all y'all about to lose your life. See who's going to carry that casket when they ass is going to be next to you. See, they going to end up, you really about to end up getting, how they say, cremated in a sense. To hell you go with those individuals. I'm trying to tell you who going to carry you, baby, when all their asses is going down. All them about to be dead. Who going to carry you? Who's going to be able to put money on your books when they book too? Huh? Who going to be able to write you when they asking people to send stamps through so that they can write? Man, you done. You done, you dumb, you stupid. Es muy estúpida, estúpido. Tú es mucho estúpida o estúpido. I'm trying to tell you. Y'all know I know a little Spanish. A little Spanish, I know. You're done. That's it. It's over. It's over, baby. You done. You dusty. You look like, come on. You really, they really feel like you not faking nobody like you winning. We see you lost. Like we're at the top. We looking over all of y'all like, yo, you see Shorty's dumbass still call us. You know how you see somebody trying to steal. Say you see somebody trying to sneak a little cookie and shit. You like, I see you trying to steal the shit. Like I'm watching you. You watching them do what they do. Just watching them like, oh my gosh, look at the dumbass just doing all. These karmics doing all this dumb shit, trying to act like they still winning. You lost. We know you lost. You lost the battle and you lost. You don't know who you are. So you damn sure don't know how you about to get out of this. But I do. I know who you are, and I know that you're not going to survive what's getting presented to you. I know that you're not built like that, so you should have did or found something safe to do. I know that when you chose the path, see, God will give them the option for you to present an opportunity for them to choose the right path. And as soon as you give them that option and they choose not, then they asses suddenly start to see lack. See, they chose so-and-so because they thought that's where success was at. Whole time so-and-so's been scamming and they ass is about to go down with it. You don't get to come out of here and you're not going to be able to see. I said this before, but my live was mad long and I ain't going to be long now. I'm about to get up off of here, right? But listen, I tell you that there's certain people that God called you, told you that there's a place that you needed to be at, that they was going to sit there and acknowledge you. Certain love, abundance, certain awards was going to come through, but all you had to do was show up. So what did you do? You called so-and-so to see if they wanted to come with you. See, you told them to be ready at a certain time. You told them how they needed to dress too. See, you told them that you picked them up because they currently going through certain blues. See, they was having certain losses. They was lacking all of that. See, you was getting all this acceptance, all this abundance, all this wealth. See, that's where you was at. So you sat there and called yourself trying to be nice and double back. You called so-and-so, they ain't answer, but you still showed up to where they was at. And you sat there and sat outside waiting for them to come out and they never did. Then you find out that they in their crib with another person, that they no longer coming to your event because they realize that they rather do some other shit. Whole time when you pull off, you could have missed your ride. You almost missed your show trying to be nice, but you pulled off like, man, fuck it, I'm about to go then. Then all of a sudden, phone call comes in. They try to call you back, trying to be all cool. move because the person that they was with left them. Now they want to come with you. See, they was sitting there thinking that these people was really trying to have fun. See, that person was stalling them because there's certain things that needed to be done. See, there's certain people that's getting sabotaged and they ain't even knowing it. You heard me? They was out here pausing you, called themselves talking about, nah, I ain't going with you. They done made certain promises, but they ain't speak they truth. They was parlaying with these peasants. Now they asses left too. Fuck is you talking about? Now you done missed your ride. You wasn't putting in on the tank. You didn't have no way. You wasn't getting accepted. Your ass wasn't protected. We was doing all these things to help you get to enjoy the things that get provided to us. And your ass still want to play games and called yourself standing us up for some individuals that soon as we left, they got that call and they stood their asses up and walked away to a different person that truly don't rock with them. See, they all part of that cycle, that same cycle that they now stuck in. Fuck out of here. We leaving their asses. Gas way too high to be out here waiting on your ass. You knew what time we was leaving. You knew where we was going. You knew what you needed to do. But your ass wanted to play these games. So guess what? Don't try to jump on my movement now that it's moving. Get your ass out of here. Ain't no coming back now that they left you. Because they was just waiting for your ass, waiting for their new boo to come through. They was waiting for so-and-so to get out so that they can get in the connection. Whole time, they ain't realized that they was going to be the one neglected. See, regardless where we go to, we getting acknowledged. We getting recognition. We getting all this abundance that come through. We got money. We got love. We got light. We got all that. We about to have a good time. See, I was trying to include you with some shit, but you done chose your side. So, silly rabbit, that's what it is. But don't call me back now that I'm pulling up to my event, because everybody that's at my shit, I know that they properly prepared, they position to be in it. I know that they got that same call that I got too. They knew what time to get dressed and they made certain moves. See, these people that you about to be aligned with, chosen ones, they properly prepared for these positions. When God told them to walk away from that shit, they listened. When God told them to start aligning with their purpose, they did it. See, you not the same as these karmic individuals. I'm trying to tell you. These people that you about to align with, they prepared just like you. See, they didn't got faced with the same things because they had to, again, destroy those in order to get to you. So, chosen ones, these soul tribes you about to be connected with, this person that you about to be aligned with, they prepared for that position. They gonna know how to love you as well as receive love. They gonna know how to provide as well as receive it. They know they're gonna sit there and be in their truths. So they gonna see the truth about you too. See, this person that you about to be aligned with is just like you. I'm not talking about that when you didn't know yourself. I'm not talking about when you didn't love yourself. I'm talking about now that you know that you the shit. You about to find somebody who know they like that too. And when those worlds come together, I'm trying to tell you, y'all about to make certain moves. You was out here trying to mold a peasant to play a powerful position with you. You better put their asses in their place. And that's far, far away from you. You better chose. Man, what? Y'all about to be so... Your love's about to come out of the blue. Just one day you look up and they looking at you like, damn, what happened? I'm trying to tell you. You out here trying to, what? These peasant? You was about to give up on somebody who's going to be, look like you want, love you like you want, protect you, be able to provide. No, you was about to give up the whole list to settle for a motherfucker who barely had any of it. Oh, no. And if one thing's missing off that list, then that's not your person. Be specific with it. God's going to give you everything. You want your person like this. Da, 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 da. Stick by it. That's it. Stick by it. Because God's going to say what you say you wanted. And as you check off the list, as that last thing is still unchecked, God's going to say that that's not them. But if that last box gets checked off, I'm trying to tell you, I'm jumping all in. Fuck is you talking about? Because I've been patiently waiting. Then the past people going to try to come back. Man, what? Love don't live here anymore. Fuck is you talking about? You better tell them, chosen ones. This person about to love on you publicly too. They about to be so handsome and beautiful. I'm trying to tell you. They gonna be so intelligent. They about to be so fresh. They about to be authentically them. So you just gonna be in love with it. Every time you see them, you gonna get reminded of the love that God got for you. Cause he trusted you enough to play this position for this individual. I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones. You gonna see how highly favored you are. Everything you want, you about to get. Claim it. Speak it. And don't accept no so-so shit. If it ain't got all them checks off, then check that shit off to the next. It's not yours. They can be cool. Oh, you respectful, you loving, that's cool. But you ain't got no ambition and you don't love you. So I gotta get, no. They gotta have everything on that list. That's how you know it came from God. Because the devil can dress a certain type of way and put off a false facade, but they can't really duplicate how that shit's inside. So you gonna feel who's your person. And y'all better turn that shit up. I'm trying to tell you, better be posting them pictures. Because when you know when you with your person, see, before you had to be quiet about your connections. Because the person that you was with may not have really been living authentic. They may not have been really living in their truth. They may not have been willing to stand up to other individuals. So you may have had to be silent in a sense because certain people was trying you. But when you align with your true divine bullshit, ain't nobody going to stop you too. So you better sit there and show your ass out. Take pictures, talk all cute, matching pajamas, matching sets, matching shoes. Out here doing TikToks and shit. I'm trying to tell, what? You're not going to have to hide your love from these karmics because there's no way that they can come forward. When you with your true divine boo, shit, they going to disrespect anybody about you. Anybody who try to step to them, they going to be looking like, shit, you ain't my boo. Hit them with that Heisman. I'm trying to tell you, what? That's how you know. You ain't got to be secret with that shit. You gonna let that glow show. I'm trying to tell you, what? Show it off, baby. You deserve it. You've been waiting so long. Your ass to earn this. You done sat there and put other people out there in public that was putting you down, doing you dirty, making you look stupid around town. Now, this real man or woman step up. Man, you better show your ass out. You waited for this. You sat there and settled with them. See, you was scared to take risks with this new individual because you took risks on some risky shit. Now you see through what they was showing you. Now you know what you about to get. All that love, light, and abundance, chosen ones. And you deserve it. Show your ass out. I'm trying to tell you, they going to be so mad when they see me with my boo. I'm talking about this raspy voice gonna go from DMX to Kim K real quick. I'm trying to tell you, like, what? I'm trying to tell you, what? Mother B, what? It's gonna be my man, my man, my man. What is you talking about? What? They about to see, like, yo, how you had so-and-so really fuck. I'm trying to tell you, they gonna be like, damn, I ain't never heard or seen this side before. What? I'm trying to tell you. Get mad now, karmics. Because that karma's on your ass. And us chosen ones, we won. This game your ass shouldn't even been playing. Who put you in, coach? It's like, y'all's coach should get beat the fuck up. That's why the devil's dead. Diablo, that's why he's dead, right? He wasn't even, like, your coach should get beat the fuck up. Putting you in the game and your ass don't even know how to play. You fucking 10 pounds out here running around with 300 pound type of energy. Man, your coach should get beat the fuck up. They knew what they was doing when they put you in. Sheesh. Now your ass they got tackled, your helmet's off and shit. You on the field crying and snotting, can't move. I'm trying, listen. They looking a lot like Raid. How you spray a little bug with Raid and them motherfuckers is twitching and shit. You look like you running, look like you going somewhere, but you not. That's how these karmics, they out here don't even realize what the fuck's happening. They legs is moving. They think they out here doing they little fucking wine. They out here doing this magic. They swear that they moving like, motherfucker, you on your back. Them legs is this motherfucker just going. You're not going nowhere. You're not. And if you get up, you going to take that shit that I sprayed on you to your crew, and that shit's going to rub on them, and now y'all all dead. I'm trying to tell you, you're not going nowhere. Where you think you going? You can't, all that match, what? You really thought you was us. Chosen ones. Them karmas really thought that they really was under the illusion. Like, bitch, if you don't take them glasses off, you think that you really us. You not seeing things clearly. I'm trying to tell you. You thought that you won. You think that that shit that you sent is affecting me? Oh, let's take them motherfucking glasses off. Because you need to start seeing things clearly. You wondering why I'm still standing because you wasn't sending shit to me. You thought you was me, so certain things you wasn't seeing. That shit was an illusion. You got hit with that motherfucking circus mirror. You was in that circus mirror thinking when you was sending shit to me, it was really hitting me. Bitch, that was you. Are you dumb? Now they stuck in all these illusions. I'm trying to tell you, think of these magic mirrors that they be having in the circus where you run into that shit because you think you going this way and you going that. Like, what? You getting beat the fuck up. You're not getting out of this. You're dead. You're about to be broke. You're about to be booked. And we not boasting about it, but we not celebrating they karma, but we smiling because we know that they karma is God showing us how much he rock with us. God was like, listen, let little dum-dum do that shit. Let little dirt try to do some shit. I'm on their ass with it. And you like, all right, God, cool. I'm gonna sit back, let you do you. We not laughing at your misery. We smiling because we know how God go about us. We done been shit on all our life for somebody to stand up like God and truly go hard about his divine and truly put motherfuckers on their back who's trying to run. I'm trying to tell you what. We not laughing at you. We smiling because like, damn, God, you really love me like that? Dang, God, you really believe me and believe in me like that? You really, like, wow. They wrath shows how much God favors you and that you never was, I'm trying to tell you. That wrath on them is God sending you a celebration in a sense. When you see that last bomb hit on their ass, just know that you got, so it's something like a tsunami in a sense. When you see certain things receding and all of a sudden that rush come back in, see, they seen certain things, people walking away from you, and they ain't even know at that point in time what was happening. They thought certain water was done that you was about to be lacking, right? Whole time they ain't even see that rush that was about to come in. And that rush that was coming in you was going to take down them. I'm trying to tell you. Certain people was getting taken away. That's that wave going away. Certain people was walking out your life. Certain friendships ending. Certain job positions. Certain connection. All these things. So they seen these things receding. They saw that water. They thought that you was about to be dry. Thought you was about to be done. Whole time, baby. I knew when that wave went back, that powerful tide was about to come. Shit, I'm trying to tell you. You going to be winning in every direction, chosen ones. Friendships, connections, opportunities, abundance, wealth, health, appearance. All of this. Every way. Like, yo, y'all not built for this. See, when you saw that shit going, you was out there on the beach. They was out there on the beach laughing and shit. They was out here hitting that little, you understand? Shit, they might have did a little Uzi dance. They might have did all that shit, right? I just want to, what? They was out there hitting that shit, celebrating. When they seen your tide going back, they was out there dancing on that scene, thinking that they was stepping on your ass. Shorty, you need to look up. Because that ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. I'm trying to tell you, this ain't what you want. You listening to them demons got your ass gassed up. Now you down there dancing and them waves then came. Now your ass then got took over and you feeling a certain type of way. But you can't survive this. You can't even get to the high ground quick enough. See, I want you to think of a tsunami. If you down there, there's a chance that you may not be able to get to high ground quick enough because you know how fast that water comes in. So I want you to think of how certain karma and consequences in a different scenario are coming in for them. They was out here dancing with the devil, doing devious shit. So now that the wrath of God is coming, they gonna try to get out of it. You should have took, when you heard that siren go off, you should have took your ass on then. When you heard everybody else and seen everybody else waving their hands and running, you should have took your ass then. But now that you see them waves coming, you think you about to run and get some type of protection, man. You about to get taken down. and back snatched out into that shit to never be found again. I'm trying to tell you. Once these karmics get done off, nobody's going to have no type of knowledge of them. They don't have no longevity. They don't got no abundance. They ain't got no soul. So therefore, they non-existent. Come on now. You don't know what? You should have listened. Trying to tell you. Let them know, chosen ones. But listen, babies. I got to get up off of here. I don't want it to be too long because it's so hard to upload them when they real. You know what I'm saying? Like 2 hours and all of that. So I'm going to upload this live a little later on my YouTube. I promise you my last one I'm going to upload too. But I might have to break down into 2 videos. All right? But I love you so much. All right? I'm cheering for you. I believe you. Everything that gets presented to you, you sit there and show God what you about to do, because that means that you getting trained for a position. When you think of how in your job interview, you know if you pass this interview, a position gets presented to you. So when God's sitting there presenting these things like, okay, if this happens, what you gonna do? Show his ass what you about to do. Don't sit there and act all nervous or shy or scared. Nah. Speak up. Think it out. I'm trying to tell you, because soon as you do, you get upgraded to that next level. All that abundance is coming through. I love you so much, yo. I promise you. Shake that off. They got projections trying to come at you. These karmics going to try and make you try and make you depressed. And you don't have no reason to end you, because you got all these beginnings coming. That energy's not you. You shouldn't feel sad like things is coming back to you, because you've been doing good things towards positive individuals. I'm trying to tell you. Don't let these projections trick you. You tell them, nah, that's your shit. You carry that shit with you. I'm trying to tell you, I love you so much, all right? Please remember, I'll never reach out to you for a reading. In order to receive them, the link's in my bio, all right? I got a reading for all types. I'm going to tell you, about the people you connected to, what people are intended to you, or what they did to you. So on and so forth. You got to be ready to receive the message, though, all right? Also, again, Greensboro, North Carolina, and surrounding cities, I only have a few tickets left. I'm not going to hold you. So, again, it's May 7th, the Sunday, before Mother's Day. Come out. We're going to have food. We're going to have a message come through. You understand me? We're going to have music, too. Just a nice vibe, all right? Memories. We're going to take pictures, too. We're going to have a nice time, all right? Links in my bio. But again, it's only a few tickets left. I ain't gonna lie, because I wanted a more personal type of event. I didn't want a bunch of people there, all right? I love you so much. I appreciate you. All y'all's loves, all y'all shares, all y'all subscribes, all y'all speaking life into each other. I'm trying to tell you, you keep spreading that word of divine. You stand in your truth and make these demons and karmics uncomfortable. Y'all continue to be great. If you need me, you know how to reach me, babies. Be great.